People often ask me, how did you go from doing everything yourself to actually leading a team? And for the longest time, I didn't have a good answer. Not because I didn't want to share, but because I genuinely didn't know. The truth is, I thought I was leading, but I wasn't. I was surviving. What looked like ambition was really fear disguised as control. I believed that being in charge meant doing it all myself, that if I let go, things would fall apart. But over time, I realized that clinging to control wasn't leadership, it was a limitation. And that mindset wasn't just exhausting for me, it held my team back from stepping into their full potential. Hi, I am Shailesh Kantak, a leadership coach and the founder and CEO of Flexi Ventures Private Limited. My passion is helping business owners move from chaos to clarity through powerful people practices. Leadership is a journey, and I'm here to make yours easier and more impactful. So, like many founders, I started by doing it all. Sales, that was me. Marketing, me again. Fixing the coffee machine, you guessed it right, also me. At first, this hustle felt justified. It was my vision, my responsibility. I wore the I do it all badge proudly. There was a certain pride in being the person who could step in anywhere, fix anything, and make every decision. I believed that if I didn't do it, no one else would do it right. But as the company grew, something shifted. Suddenly, everything, decisions, approvals, direction, bottlenecked with me. WhatsApp messages pinged constantly. My inbox overflowed, and I was stretched thin. That badge of honor started to feel like a burden. I was no longer the engine of progress, I was the roadblock. I wasn't just tired, I was depleted. And the team I had built, brilliant, motivated people, were stuck waiting for my approval on every move. Why? Because I had unintentionally created a culture where I was the center of everything. I thought I was being responsible. In reality, I was the bottleneck. I wasn't leading, I was hovering. And eventually, I had to ask myself the hard question: why was I struggling so much to let go? Many founders confuse responsibility with control. We believe being hands-on makes us better leaders. But real leadership isn't about doing everything. It's about ensuring the right things get done by the right people. I focused too much on the what, checklists, deadlines, tasks, but I neglected the how and the why. Yes, people need clear roles, but handing out tasks and then holding them accountable isn't enough. Because here's the truth: you can assign responsibility, you can even enforce accountability, but you can't assign ownership. Ownership is something people choose. Instead of empowering people, I created dependence. Team members waited on me for answers. When something went wrong, the excuse was always the same: I was just following instructions. That line hit me hard. It wasn't their fault, it was mine. I had built a team that followed, not one that led. That wasn't leadership, that was babysitting. It all came to a head during a massive opportunity with a new client. It could have taken our company to the next level, but because every decision had to go through me, we stumbled. Delays, miscommunication, stress. We nearly lost the deal. That night, staring at my overflowing inbox, I realized this is unsustainable. Something had to change. Not just in my business, but in me. That low point forced a turning point. I dove into leadership books, sought out mentors, and started asking better questions. I stopped seeing myself as the person who needed to have all the answers and started seeing myself as someone who needed to build the right environment for others to succeed. I made 3 major shifts. 1. I got clear on roles. I asked myself, what is truly my job now? Not what I could do, but what I should do. It wasn't designing landing pages or approving every invoice. It was setting direction, shaping culture, and building a system that didn't rely on me. We then clarified everyone's responsibilities, not just what they do, but what outcomes they own. That clarity unlocked a new energy on the team. Number two, I rebuilt accountability as partnership. We shifted from micromanagement to mutual accountability. Weekly check-ins, defined goals, and open feedback became the norm. Accountability wasn't about blame, it was about consistency, learning, and shared growth. People didn't feel watched, they felt supported. And three, I let go of control. This was the hardest part. I had to stop interfering, stop second guessing, let people make decisions, even when I disagreed, even when mistakes were made. And yes, they made mistakes. But they also grew. They showed up differently. They owned their work. They brought me solutions, not just problems. Ownership isn't loud. It's someone staying late because they care, not because they are afraid. It's someone saying, here's what I tried, and here's what I'll do better next time. And once I stopped controlling everything, ownership finally had the space to grow. Today, my team is faster, smarter, and more creative than I ever was alone. They challenge ideas, push boundaries, and hold each other to high standards, not because I ask them to, but because they want to. And me, I am less stressed, more focused, and more fulfilled. I finally get to do what I do best: set the vision, support my people, and get out of their way. So, if you are a founder struggling to let go, here's what I'd say. Letting go doesn't mean giving up control. It means shifting to a better kind of control. One built on trust, systems, and shared responsibility. So ask yourself, what am I doing today that someone else could own? Where is there a lack of clarity for me or for my team? Am I building leaders or babysitting followers? Start by getting clear. Build accountability rooted in trust and, most importantly, invite ownership. Because when you let go, you don't lose control, you gain a team. And that's how you grow from a hands-on entrepreneur to a true leader. Remember, leadership is a journey, not a destination. Every step you take towards trusting your team, clarifying roles, and fostering ownership is a step towards building something bigger than yourself. So take that step today. Thank you for your time. If this resonated with you, subscribe to our channel for more such content. This is Shailesh Kantak signing off. I'll see you in my next video.